No more assalamu alaikum, no more. I'm not doing that. Alrighty, let's talk about some things. There are certain things that I want to talk about in this video where it's not gonna be too long. It's gonna be mostly like probably like a little over 5 minutes, but I'm gonna talk very deeply about issues that we currently face as females, as brown females, about mental health. जो मैंने इंट्रो बनाया ना वो तो मैंने उससे स्नैपचैट के फिल्टर से बनाया, थोड़ा सा नॉर्मल लगना चाहिए बंदे को, you know. But now I'm gonna make the video from my iPhone. Hope it turns out right. All right. Okay, let's talk. Oh my god, my double chin is talking with me. Beautiful. Let's just keep it right here. Perfect. Okay, so this has been actually killing me, and I wanted to talk about this issue like a long time ago, but never got around it because I just feel like us as brown females, we don't, like, at least mere maa baap ne to, they didn't sit down and be like, oh beta, let me talk to you about mental health. It was never the case. That was never our focus. Even like I don't think a lot of our parents realize how important this is, like, to now. I don't know if I'm gonna say like the ab ki generation ya pehle ki generation. It's just mental health has always been there. Mental health issue has always been there. It's just tend to be ignored, and especially in brown families, like, you know, brown families. And it isn't like, at least I'm just gonna talk about my family. We don't talk about mental health, and I don't know why. So past 1 year, I've been feeling some type of way, like I'm very happy where I am and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, something was lacking, and I was always like finding myself getting distracted, and I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? What is this issue? What is it? And then of course about 2 years ago I discovered reading, like, not discovered, I mean, I started reading about mental health and how it affects. And then my brother, who is my beautiful brother, he actually is very close to me. All of my brothers are close to me, but this one actually particularly, he's like, you know, you need to do your research on mental health. Maybe you need some help with like personal like growth or anything, right? I said, okay, you know what, maybe he's right. I started doing research, I started reading, and all those symptoms like sounded very familiar. And it was like कि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि okay, ये इसकी वजह से हो रहा है, ये उसकी वजह से हो रहा है. But in our household, हमारे घरों में क्या होता है कि simply बोलेंगे, and I am 100% believer of that, कि अल्लाह मियाँ से जो मांगो मिलता है, right? मैं बहुत like hardcore believer हूँ कि हाँ अल्लाह है, अल्लाह के साथ ही सब कुछ मिलता है, everything like that. But there is like that mental issues are still there. एकदम से गुस्सा हो जाना, like all of a sudden you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. अम्मी अब्बू से लड़ाई करना. The thing is, us brown kids, we live 2 lives, and this is have been a concept since ages. हम लोग को घर में कुछ होना पड़ता है, बाहर कुछ होना पड़ता है, and this is like ridiculous. I mean, as much as we hate to say this, we do though. हम लोग को अच्छा अम्मी को ये नहीं पसंद तो अब्बू के सामने ये नहीं करना है, और दोस्तों के साथ ये करना है तो दोस्तों के बहनों के सामने ये नहीं करना है. I don't understand that, and it's very hard for me to understand. So I try, I'm not saying 100%, but I try as much as I can कि मैं अम्मी अब्बू के सामने भी वही करूँ जो भाई बहनों के सामने कर रही हूँ, या whatever, right? XYZ. But that is a cause of mental health too. Because if you think about it, when we sit down at a very like closed-minded like get together, right? Like if there's a get together and there's people who are very closed-minded, when you sit around them, you tend to think like them. You tend to act like them. You tend to be like, oh, मुझे ये नहीं कहना चाहिए because इस बंदे को बुरा लग जाएगा, और मुझे वो नहीं करना चाहिए, मुझे इस. I feel like that's mental health too. That's like, damn man, this fucking, you're suppressing your feelings, you're suppressing your emotions, you're suppressing everything. In my advice, I am old as hell, but within these years I've learned to let go. Who gives a fuck शहनाज क्या सोच रही है, और आबिदा क्या सोच रही है, और फलाना ढिमकाना क्या सोच रही है? Who gives a fuck, right? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, at the end of the day, are you gonna go to sleep knowing कि मैं मेरा दिमाग और मेरी हर चीज़ ठीक है? Going forward, you're gonna have kids. Those things that you suppressed back then, that's gonna affect your kids. Obviously, that's gonna happen. So, मेरा क्या फंडा है कि I'm not saying कि you should be like, oh, fuck everything, live like everything. No, you don't have to. You have to live as in like yourself, what you feel. If it's meaning feeling like कि मुझे किसी से बात नहीं करनी और अकेले रहना, do for it, bro. Go for it. I'm all about that. But at the same time, I just feel like those little things that our parents have done that has affected us now. Depression. कितना आसान बात हो गई है यार. मुझे डिप्रेशन हो रही थी यार. मैं परसों क्या मुझे डिप्रेशन होना शुरू हो गई यार. मुझे इस बात की डिप्रेशन हो रही है. मुझे इस बात की एंजाइटी हो रही है. मेरी एंजाइटी, I'm gonna talk about this. My anxiety is so bad. Like the Habib, sometimes he's like sitting there, he's like, okay, I don't know what to do, because he's not taught what to do. I'm not taught how to be like, oh, I'm not taught to be like, oh, मुझे anxiety हो रही है, कैसे control करना है? No, we're not. Because like literally, अम्मी को बोलो ना, अम्मी मुझे anxiety हो रही है, चलो नमाज पढ़ो, वजू करके नमाज पढ़ो. And I get that. That is one of the biggest like relief of it. But sometimes ऐसा होता है कि यार बस बैठ जाओ, like just talk. I just want to talk. I just want to like be heard. I had a very bad mental breakdown like earlier last week, and literally I was just like bawling my eyes out, and I wasn't too sure, and I was not on my days, trust me. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was anxiety. I was having anxiety about a lot of things, a lot of emotion, a lot of things were coming around us. But that's because हमारा जो आसपास है ना, like we don't realize our aura, if that's how you say it, the vibe, like when we talk about the vibe and vibes of this and the vibe needs to be positive no matter what happens. किसी को भी अपने around नहीं आने दो with negative energy, because that rubs down on you so bad. And one of my girls, Sosin, shout out to her, she actually says that. She's like, जहाँ पे भी मुझे feel होता है ना कि is there like negative vibes or bad energy, she doesn't affiliate herself with that. And I'm very glad that she does that. And before I was like, नहीं यार कोई बात नहीं, कोई down हो सकता है. But now I see it clearly, like she's right. When you, जब तुम्हारे अंदर like ऐसा नहीं होगा ना कि oh my god, like I can go to that person, and if that person's giving you that bad vibe and you're like fuck, मैं क्यों ऐसा feel कर रही हूँ, because that rubs down really easily. Moral of the story is, I think we should all, like as adults, as kids, whoever my viewers are, like it could be like छोटे बच्चे, or even if I don't have any views like on this video, I just want you to share this video. And I want us to study about mental health. I want us to like learn about mental health. And I want us to sit there and be like, okay, you know what? ये mental health है, इसको इस तरीके से ठीक करना है. This is how we're going to tackle this. We need to sit down and talk about this, because nobody's going to talk to us. And alhamdulillah, like now brown parents or brown kids are very much like aware of that. But I think for us millennials, like I call it, like millenniums, whatever, we need to actually sit down and do our own research. And I think nothing wrong with it. Learn about it. Like, okay, मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए because this happens, or ऐसा करना चाहिए, this happens. I don't want another Rabia or another person to have that issue. Like, ये मुझे separation anxiety है, मुझे paper से anxiety है, मुझे वो किस तरीके से tackle कर सकते हैं, किस तरीके. मैं छोटी सी एग्जाम्पल, एक्सक्यूज मी, रोजा खोला था, you know. I had way too much food today. Anyways, so मैं छोटी सी एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. जब मैं शावर लेती हूँ ना, तो मुझे I get anxiety about like water, and it's so crazy for me to say that, but मुझे पानी like मेरे मुंह पे जब पड़ता, I'm like damn. So what I started doing, that I started putting rainforest music. It's like you're in a rainforest, or you're in like by the ocean, and that calms me down while I'm taking a shower. And it's very ridiculous, and people are like, oh yaar tu sali kya gori ban rahi hai. No, I'm serious. It helps me calm down. I turn on candles, it helps me. Like मेरी usually room की lighting इतनी bright नहीं होती. I usually have it very low, And that's because I like that soothing sounds or soothing, like, I'm a party animal when it comes to like partying and dancing and music. But when it comes to my mental health, I started tackling it in different ways, what works for me. और मेरा एक फंडा है छोटा सा, लास्ट फंडा, ओके? जो मेरी जिंदगी के लिए बेहतर है वो मेरी जिंदगी में है. उसके अलावा तुम जाओ अपने रास्ते, हम जाए अपने रास्ते. I don't care if I know people. I don't care if I don't know people. If I don't know you and you're not adding value to my life, my dude, तुम अपने घर ठीक, हम अपने घर ठीक. Like, I don't need to get involved in you. You don't need to get involved in me. But if you're adding value to my life, it better be something positive, because I can't have people stressing me out for their dumbass mistakes. Let's just end it at that note, because मुझे लगा था like 5 minute की होगी video, but it's like 10 minutes. But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to be happy and please be mentally healthy. That's all. Mentally healthy. When you're healthy up here, my dude, you're set. You're set for life. Until then, keep smiling.